Buckets of color on the pavement, apricot and white and rose. Cool green stems still beaded with water, sweetness lifting where the air goes. Bright paper stacked beside the doorway, the whole shop leaning out to show. And the morning does that thing it does, warm along the edges, clear the whole way through. Which flowers today, the quiet ones or gold? Either way I'll carry an armful of the season home. Soft against my sleeve, petals catching light. Whichever ones I choose, the day comes out right. Someone's watering under the awning, silver sound across the stone. Blossoms white as open hands, now tiny but still holding on. Ribbon curling round the wrapping, and the scent is halfway gone. And the hour keeps its easy pace, gentle at the corners, open as the blue. Which flowers today, the small ones or the wide? Every single stem would sit well at my side. Leaves against my wrist, color at my chin. Lift them from the water and let the morning in. Sweet along my collar, sun across my hair. Blossoms leaning outward into open air. One bright handful, and the whole day's there. The white shirt wins today, cool and plain and true. Cotton takes the sunlight, the way the sea takes blue. Cuffs pushed past my elbows, buttons loose and low. The simplest thing I own is the finest thing I know. Row of hangers, quiet colors, navy, camel, dusty jade. All of them are worth the wearing, all of them were nicely made. Still my hand slides past the pattern to the plainest one I've saved. The white shirt wins today, crisp along the seam, effortlessly bright, easy as a stream. Sleeves turn twice and settled, hem that swings a bit. Whatever else I wear, this is the one that fits. Cool along the back of my neck, room enough to breathe. Cotton keeping just a little space between the skin and me. Simple as a fresh poured glass, easy as the day will be. The bracelets can stay in their dish today, the shine is already here. White on white where the sun comes in, and everything else looks clear. The white shirt wins today, gentle and quietly strong. Good beside a window, good for walking long. Cotton catching brightness, cool against my knee. Out of everything I own, this is the one that's me. water, 3 clear notes and then it's gone. Frost is turning at the edges, letting go and settling down. Tall glass sweating on the table, beads of cold that gather around. Lemon dropped in sideways, sinking pale gold, turning through the chill. Bubbles climb along the inside, rise a while and then go still. Palm against the frosted surface, warm and cold, beginning to spill. Cold water, tall glass, the finest thing all day. Bright straight through the middle, carrying the heat away. Sweetness in the plainest thing, shoulders letting down. One long honest swallow, and I am right here now. Ring of damp left on the wood grain, perfect circle nearly round. Second pour goes down more slowly, this one just to have around. Hours can arrive whenever. Here's the sweetest patch of ground. Cold water, tall glass, the little perfect thing, clean straight down the middle, cold enough to sink. Ices knocking gently, lemon at the rim. All I ever wanted, filled up to the brim. Ice, then water, frost, then gold. One tall glass, and the whole day holds. Both the windows open early, door propped wide against a chair. Curtain rising, falling, rising, drawing out a line in air. Something travels through the middle of the room and settles there. Room for the breeze, that's the only plan. Slide the table over, let it in the way it can. Papers lift and flutter, hair across my face. The finest thing here today is all this open space. Green outside is turning over, showing pale beneath the leaf. Sound arise before the movement, long and soft and full of ease. 2 doors talk across the hallway, hinges answering the breeze. Room for the breeze, that's the whole idea. Shift the chair a little, keep the middle clear. Corners waking restless, curtains climbing high. Everything inside the room is answering the sky. The chime knows first, then the paper, then the skin along my arm. 3 small signals, one direction, going gentle, going warm. Half the day can stay wide open, table over by the wall. Hinges keeping up their swinging, curtain lifting, letting fall. Room enough for something passing, and I like that best of all. Ceiling made of branches, sun coming down in bits stays a while and moves around. Sunlight through the leaves, green and golden pale, scattering in pieces down the whole length of the trail. Half of me in brightness, half of me in shade, the loveliest arrangement that the day has ever made. See how far the branches pass it, handing it from one to one. By the time it lands on me, it has been through all that green. Shadow lace across my knuckles, pattern shifting where I stand. Warm then cooler, warm again. Weather changing on one hand. Somewhere overhead it's turning, sending pieces down to land. Sunlight through the leaves, softer than before, broken into hundreds on the pathway and the door. One bright patch keeps climbing, moving like it's shy. Everything above me is arranging the sky. Green above, gold below, pattern turning soft and slow. Sunlight through the leaves is the whole show. Peach so ripe it gives at the pressure. Thumb goes in before the bite. Blush along one side like weather. Fuzz gone soft against the light. Cut it and the whole thing loosens. Stone rolls free and lands upright. Juice on my wrist, warm and going slow, halfway to my elbow before I even know. Second half sits in the bowl now, golden red along the seam. Sweetness gets here well before it travels like a little stream. Teeth go in and it gives over, soft as anything I've seen. Juice on my wrist, sticky, sweet and clear, taking the long way down, and I like it here. Sticky to the elbow, happy as you like. Cold tap at the sink, now watch it run to white. Two more in the basket, one more on the board. Plenty of the good part and plenty more in store. Cloth goes over, does its business. Skin comes back to dry and plain. Smell of it stays on regardless, faint and gold and lingering. Hours later, at the dishes, there it is, arriving again. Thumb and stone, blush and gold, juice on my wrist, and the day I hold. cooler kind of thing. My hand in the band of light, warm across the skin. Fingers open wide to hold it, letting all of it come in. Half an inch to either side, the air goes cool and blue, so I keep it where it is for as long as it stays true. Table edges cut in half now, one side honey, one side dim. Cup is standing in the warm part, saucer just outside the rim. Line of it keeps slowly moving, taking its own time to swim. It came a long way down for this, across the water and the room, and landed on the back of my hand, as if it meant to all along. Half an hour and it has traveled past the salt and past the spoon. Books along the bench are warming, one page brighter than the room. Slowest visitor I know of, and the welcomest by noon. My hand in the band of light, quiet where it lies, warm enough to notice, clear enough to prize. One clean stripe across the boards, and all of it is mine. When it moves, I'll move along and stay inside the shine. Pegs come off and drop in my pocket. Sheets let go and lean on me. Stiff along the folded places, warm as anything can be. Sun has done the work all morning, salt and heat and hours free. And the smell of it is the smell of outside, the whole day pressed into the white. Linen off the line, sun still in the weave, face down in the middle of it, better than I believe. Corners meeting corners, folding into four, one clean stack of daylight carried through the door. Pillowcase is gone all shining, towel rough against the cheek. Everything came back the wider for a morning in the heat. Wind got in and stayed inside it, left a little of the sea. Linen off the line, light enough to lift whole load of it against me, smelling like a gift. Shoulders take the weight of it, arms around the lot, best small errand of the day, and the only one I've got. Cupboard shelf will cool it down again, edges going quiet in the dark, but for now it's out here holding every hour it was given. Pegs in my pocket, sun in the fold, linen off the line before before the shade goes cold. Chalk white wall with a door cut in it, painted every shade of blue. Two steps worn along the middle, one clay pot of something new. Picture that I keep returning to, and the day I'd walk on through. Somewhere with a blue door, somewhere with a bell, narrow street that opens on a square and on a well. Shutters back by 7, tiles across the floor. I can see the whole of it from this side of the door. It might be a long way off or an hour up the coast, and either way the blue is blue and the door is standing open. Somewhere with a blue door, somewhere with a vine, going up the plaster in a slow and happy line. Table by the window, salt along the air. I can taste the whole of it from this side of the stair. Is open on the table, folded south from being read. Name of it is 3 syllables and I say them in my head. Maybe I will go and find it. Maybe I will like it here instead. Blue door, white wall, 2 steps and that's all. Somewhere with a blue door, I can hear the bell. Sweeter than usual today, and that is how it stays. Second spoon of honey in one of my better ways. Jar has gone all thick and cloudy, knife stands upright in the jam. Spread it slow across the butter, crumbs the color of the sand. Plate still warm beneath my fingers, morning doing what it can. Sweeter than usual, thicker on a spoon, honey down the handle, sugar in the room. Second cup is pouring, plate is going bare. This is how I want it, and I have time to spare. Some days want a sharp taste and a clean straight line. This one wants a heavier hand, so the jar comes out again, and the whole table agrees. Fig cut open, seeds like beating, pink inside and deep as wine. Cream goes on and sits there gleaming, holding its own perfect line. Half for now and half for later, both of them entirely mine. Sweet do it all again. Some things climb the whole trellis since the last time I looked out. Tendrils working on the railing, finding what to rap about. Mint has taken over its corner, basil leaning to the sun, jasmine on the western upright, getting where it wants to run. Green along the terrace, green along the wall, busy in the corner where the water tends to fall, pale beneath and darker over, climbing as they please. Everything out here is busy, and it's happening at ease. Watering can goes round the circuit, saucers fill and drink it down. Snap a sprig and stand it in water, roots will find it on their own. One leaf turned the wrong way over shows the silver on its back. Everything out here is trying, and it's well ahead of that. Green along the terrace, green along the tang across the chair, looping through the railing, holding to the stair, cool beneath the parasol, warm along the pot. One more shoot arrived this week, and it can have the lot. Trellis, railing, saucer, shoot, jasmine climbing past the roof. Green along the terrace, green all through. Coffee finds me from the kitchen long before the cup comes through. Bread is somewhere in the building, saying what the bakers do. Orange peel across a saucer carries on the whole way too. The scent gets here first, walks in on its own, opens up the doorway and arrives ahead of everyone. Warm stone after water, wax along a shelf. Half of what I love today announced itself. And the room knows before I do, every single time. Grass got cut this morning somewhere, green of it is in the air. Someone so goes past the window, The scent gets here first, faster than the sound. Turns up in the hallway while the rest is coming round. Cedar in a cupboard, pepper in a jar. Half of what I know today I knew from far. And the nose runs out ahead of me, happily in front. Coffee, bread, grass and stone, wax and cedar, all of it known. The scent gets here first, and I follow it home. Out on the water there's a darker patch, traveling this way, taking its time. Flat then wrinkled, flat then wrinkled, drawing out a crooked line. Everything up here is quiet, holding on a minute more. Now the far end of the parasol lifts a little, drops again. Napkin corner turns and settles, cup and saucer where they stand. Something crossed the whole bay over just to get here, and it lands. And it lands at the back of my neck, under the hair, along the spine. One cool inch of somewhere else became the whole way here. Wind across the water, then across the sand, then along the railing, then across my hand. Hair lifts up and settles, arms go bright with cold. All that way for one small touch, and worth it, truth be told. Gone again as quick as that now, water flattening to glass. Warm returns and takes its station, sun resuming where it was. Out beyond the second marker there's another on its way. Wind across the water, then across the bay, lifting all the parasols along the easy way. Ankles first then temples, then the whole of me. Kindest sort of visitor, arriving from the sea. These shoes just because it's Tuesday and they're here. Buckle at the instep, little heel to make it clear. Boards go different under them, gravel makes a sound. Best small decision of the week, and the day has just come round. Box has been up on the shelf there, tissue folded over twice. Save them for a proper evening, something worth a bit of height. Turns out this is the occasion, morning terrace, ordinary light. These shoes just because the straps go round so well. Cork along the underside, canvas you can smell. Toes come out to meet the morning, instep catching sun. Smartest thing I've done all week, and it's barely half begun. There will be a proper evening thought they'd go. Little click before the corner, quieter along the road. Somebody looks down and notices, so do I. And so it goes, buckle, strap, cork and sun. Little heel for a Tuesday one. These shoes just because. And the walk is on. Halfway through the second coffee, there they are inside my head. Something small is gone and brought them. Blue chair or a thing I read. That particular laugh of theirs, arriving where it's led. Someone comes to mind and the table gains a chair. They would like this water, they would like this air. They'd have plenty to say about the coffee and the view. So I keep them here beside me for a minute or two. Half of what I think this morning is a thing that they would say. Borrowed all their best expressions, and I use them every day. When the wind comes off the water, I can hear their whole reply. And it's good the way they turn up, uninvited and exactly right. Someone comes to mind and the hour opens wide. They would like these strangers, they would like this tide. They would name the color of the water in one word. So I say it to myself, and it's the best I've heard. Later on I'll tell them all of it, badly and too fast. And they will say the one thing that makes it twice as good. Second coffee, one spare chair. Someone comes to mind, and they're already there. Everything along the hillside opened up in half a week. White ones by the steps came first, then the blue ones row on row. Pink is gone and taken over all the gateway, high and low. Everything blooming at once, all of it decided here. Slowly, slowly, then together. That's the trick, and it's the year. Whole coast turning color, and I'm standing in the clear. Somebody was counting buds here, half a fortnight back or just doubled overnight, and it has a lot to show. Everything blooming at once, each one on its own clock. All the quiet weeks of waiting finished in a single walk. Blue against the whitewash, color up the whole block. Color on the paving now, loose and turning pale and thin. Wind takes some and drops them further, where another lot begins. Every year I say the same thing, and this year I say it grinning. Everything blooming at once, all of it out in the sun. Weeks and weeks of nearly, then the whole lot in one. Blue along the railing, white across the stair. Everything decided, and I happen to be there. Buckets of color on the pavement, apricot and white and rose. Cool green stands still, beaded with water. Sweetness lifting where the air goes. Bright paper stacked beside the doorway. The whole shop leaning out to show. And the morning does that thing it does. Warm along the edges, clear the whole way through. Which flowers today, the quiet ones or gold? Either way I'll carry an armful of the season home. Soft against my sleeve, petals catching light. Whichever ones I choose, the day comes out right. Someone's watering under the awning. Silver sound across the stone. Blossoms white as open hands, now tiny but still holding on. Ribbon curling round the wrapping, and the scent is halfway gone. And the hour keeps its easy pace, gentle at the corners, open as the blue. Which flowers today, the small ones or the wide? Every single stem would sit well at my side. Leaves against my wrist, color at my chin. Lift them from the water and let the morning in. Sweet along my collar, sun across my hair. Blossoms leaning outward into open air. One bright handful, and the whole day's there. The white shirt wins today, cool and plain and true. Cotton takes the sunlight, the way the sea takes blue. Cuffs pushed past my elbows, buttons loose and low. The simplest thing I own is the finest thing I know. Row of hangers, quiet colors, navy, camel, dusty jade. All of them are worth the wearing, all of them were nicely made. Still my hand slides past the pattern to the plain breathe. Cotton keeping just a little space between the skin and me. Simple as a fresh poured glass. Easy as the day will be. The bracelets can stay in their dish today. The shine is already here. White on white where the sun comes in, and everything else looks clear. The white shirt wins today, gentle and quietly strong. Good beside a window, good for walking long. Cotton catching brightness, cool against my knee. Out of everything I own, this is the one that's me. Ice goes in, then water after 3 clear notes, and then it's gone. Frost is turning at the edges, letting go and settling down. Tall glass sweating on the table, beads of cold that gather around. Lemon dropped in sideways, sinking pale gold, turning through the chill. Bubbles climb along the inside, rise a while and then go still. Palm against the frosted surface, warm and cold beginning to spill. Cold water, tall glass, the finest thing all day. Bright straight through the middle, carrying the heat away. Sweetness in the plainest thing, shoulders letting down. One long on a swallow, and I am right here now. Ring of damp left on the wood grain, perfect circle nearly round. Second pour goes down more slowly, this one just to have around. Hours can arrive whenever. Here's the sweetest patch of ground. Cold water, tall glass, the little perfect thing, clean straight down the middle, cold enough to sing. Ice is knocking gently, lemon at the rim. All I ever wanted, filled up to the brim. Ice, then water, frost, then gold. One tall glass, and the whole day holds. Both the windows open early, door propped wide against a chair. Curtain rising, falling, rising, drawing out a line in air. Something travels through the middle of the room and settles there. Room for the breeze, that's the only plan. Slide the table over, let it in the way it can. Papers lift and flutter, hair across my face. The finest thing here today is all this open space. Green outside is turning over, showing pale beneath the leaf. Sound arise before the movement, long and soft and full of ease. 2 doors talk across the hallway, hinges answering the breeze. Room for signals one direction, going gentle, going warm. Half the day can stay wide open, table over by the wall, hinges keeping up their swinging, curtain lifting, letting fall. Room enough for something passing, and I like that best of all. Ceiling made of branches, sun coming down in bits and rounds, coins of it across the pathway, shifting with the smallest sound. One lands warm along my forearm, stays a while and moves around. Sunlight through the leaves, green and golden pale, scattering in pieces down the whole length of the trail. Half of me in brightness, half of me in shade, the loveliest arrangement that the day has ever made. See how far the branches pass it, handing it from one to one. By the time it lands on me, it has been through all that green. Shadow lace across my knuckles, pattern shifting where I stand. Warm then cooler, warm again, weather changing on one hand. Somewhere overhead it's turning, sending pieces down to land. Sunlight through the leaves, softer than before, broken into hundreds on the pathway and the door. One bright patch keeps climbing, moving like it's shy. Everything above me is arranging the sky. Green above, gold below, pattern turning soft and slow. Sunlight through the leaves is the whole show. Peach so ripe it gives at the pressure, thumb goes in before the bite, blush along one side like weather, fuzz gone soft against the light. Cut it and the whole thing loosens, stone rolls free and lands upright. Juice on my wrist, warm and going slow, halfway to my elbow before I even know. Second half sits in the bowl now, golden red along the seam. Sweetness gets here well before it travels like a little stream. Teeth go in and it gives over, goes over, does its business, skin comes back to dry and plain. Smell of it stays on regardless, faint and golden lingering. Hours later, at the dishes, there it is, arriving again. And stone, blush and gold, juice on my wrist, and the day I hold. Long bar of yellow on the floorboards, edge of it is clean as string. Dust is turning over in it, slow and small and glittering. Everything outside the line is a cooler kind of thing. My hand in the band of light, warm across the skin, fingers open wide to hold it, letting all of it come in, half an inch to either side. The air goes cool and blue, so I keep it where it is for as long as it stays true. Table edges cut in half now, one side honey, one side dim. Cup is standing in the warm part, saucer just outside the rim. Line of it keeps slowly moving, taking its own time to swim. It came a long way down for this, across the water and the room, and landed on the back of my hand, as if it meant to all along. Half an hour and it has traveled past the salt and past the spoon. Books along the bench are warming, one page brighter than the room. Slowest visitor I know of, and the welcomest by noon. My hand in the band of light, quiet where it lies, warm enough to notice, clear enough to prize. One clean stripe across the boards, and all of it is mine. When it moves, I'll move along and stay inside the shine. Pegs come off and drop in my pocket. Sheets let go and lean on me, stiff along the folded places, warm as anything can be. Sun has done the work all morning, salt and heat and hours free. And the smell of it is the smell of outside, the whole day pressed into the white. Linen off the line, sun still door. Pillowcases gone all shining, towel rough against the cheek. Everything came back the wider for a morning in the heat. Wind got in and stayed inside it, left a little of the sea. Linen off the line, light enough to lift whole load of it against me, smelling like a gift. Shoulders take the weight of it, arms around the lot, best small errand of the day, and the only one I've got. Cupboard shelf will cool it down again, edges going quiet in the dark, but for now it's out here holding every hour it was given. Pecks in my pocket, sun in the fold, linen off the line before the shade goes cold. Chalk white wall with a door cut in it, painted every shade of blue. Two steps worn along the middle, one clay pot of something new. Picture that I keep returning to, and the day I'd walk on through. Somewhere with a blue door, somewhere with a bell, narrow street that opens on a square and on a well. Shutters back by 7, tiles across the floor. I can see the whole of it from this side of the door. It might be a long way off or an hour up the coast, and either way the blue is blue and the door is standing open. Somewhere with a blue door, somewhere with a vine, going up the plaster in a slow and happy line. Table by the window, salt along the air. I can taste the whole of it from this side of the stair. Is open on the table, folded south from being read. Name of it is 3 syllables and I say them in my head. Maybe I will go and find it. Maybe I will like it here instead. Blue door, white wall, 2 steps and that's all. Somewhere with a blue door, I can hear the bell. Sweeter than usual today, and that is how it stays. Second spoon of honey in one of my better ways. Jar has gone all thick and cloudy, knife stands upright in the jam. Spread it slow across the butter, crumbs the color of the sand. Plate still warm beneath want a sharp taste and a clean straight line. This one wants a heavier hand, so the jar comes out again, and the whole table agrees. Thick cut open seeds like beating, pink inside and deep as wine. Cream goes on and sits there gleaming, holding its own perfect line. Half for now and half for later, both of them entirely mine. Sweeter than usual, kinder than it should. Sugar on the table, syrup where it stood. Third small thing this morning, and the hour's hardly gone. I will call it a decision, and I stand behind that one. Sweeter than usual today, and I do it all again. Some things climb the whole trellis since the last time I looked out. Tendrils working on the railing, finding what to rap about. Mint has taken over its corner, basil leaning to the sun. Jasmine on the western upright, getting where it wants to run. Green along the terrace, green along the wall, busy in the corner where the water tends to fall. Pale beneath and darker over, climbing as they please. Everything out here is busy, and it's happening at ease. Watering can goes round the circuit, saucers fill and drink it down. Snap a sprig and stand it in water, roots will find it on their own. One leaf turned the wrong way over shows the silver on its back. Everything out here is trying, and it's well ahead of that. Green along the terrace, green along the tang across the chair, looping through the railing, holding to the stair. Cool beneath the parasol, warm along the pot. One more shoot arrived this week, and it can have the lot. Trellis, railing, saucer, shoot, jasmine climbing past the roof. Green along the terrace, green all through. Coffee finds me from the kitchen long before the cup comes through. Bread is somewhere in the building, saying what the bakers do. itself. And the room knows before I do, every single time. Grass got cut this morning somewhere. Green of it is in the air. Someone so goes past the window, clean and cold and unaware. Sunscreen on a folded towel, summer sitting in a chair. The scent gets here first, faster than the sound, turns up in the hallway while the rest is coming round. Cedar in a cupboard, pepper in a jar. Half of what I know today I knew from far. And the nose runs out ahead of me, happily in front. Coffee, bread, grass and stone, wax and cedar, all of it known. The scent gets here first, and I follow it home. Out on the water there's a darker patch, traveling this way, taking its time. Flat then wrinkled, drawing out a crooked line. Everything up here is quiet, holding on a minute more. Now the far end of the parasol lifts a little, drops again. Napkin corner turns and settles, cup and saucer where they stand. Something crossed the whole bay over just to get here, and it lands. And it lands at the back of my neck, under the hair, along the spine. One cool inch of somewhere else became the whole way here. Wind across the water, then across the sand, then along the railing, then across my hand. Hair lifts up and settles, arms go bright with cold. All that way for one small touch, and worth it, truth be told. Gone again as quick as that now, water flattening to glass. Warm returns and takes its station, sun resuming where it was. Out beyond the second marker there's another on its way. Wind across the water, then across the bay, lifting all the parasols along the easy way. Ankles first and temples, then the whole of me, kindest sort of visitor, arriving from the sea. These shoes just because it's Tuesday and they're here. Buckle at the instep, little heel to make it clear. Boards go different under them, gravel makes a sound. Best small decision of the week, and the day has just come round. Box has been up on the shelf there, tissue folded twice. Save them for a proper evening, something worth a bit of height. Turns out this is the occasion. Morning terrace, ordinary light. These shoes just because the straps go round so well. Cork along the underside, canvas you can smell. Toes come out to meet the morning, in step catching sun. Smartest thing I've done all week, and it's barely half begun. There will be a proper evening, there will be a better place. Meanwhile, there is Tuesday, and Tuesday has good taste. Sound of them along the decking, lighter than I thought they'd go. Little click before the corner, quieter along the road. Somebody looks down and notices, so do I. And so it goes, buckle, strap, cork and sun. Little heel for a Tuesday one. These shoes just because, and the walk is on. Halfway through the second coffee, there they are, inside my head. Something small is gone and brought them. Blue chair or a thing I read. That particular laugh of theirs, arriving where it's led. Someone comes to mind and the table gains a chair. They would like this water, they would like this air. They'd have plenty to say about the coffee and the view. So I keep them here beside me for a minute or two. Half of what I think this morning is a thing that they would say. Borrowed all their best expressions, and I use them every day. When the wind comes off the water, I can hear their whole reply. And it's good the way they turn up, uninvited and exactly right. Someone comes to mind and the hour opens wide. They would like these strangers, they would like this tide. They would name the color of the water in one word. So I say it to myself, and it's the best I've heard. Later on I'll tell them all of it, badly and too fast. And they will say the one thing that makes it twice as good. Second coffee, one spare chair. Someone comes to mind, and they're already there. Everything along the hillside opened up in half a week. White ones by the steps came first, then the blue ones row on row. Pink is gone and taken over all the gateway, high and low. Everything blooming at once, all of it decided here. Slowly, slowly, then together, that's the trick, and it's the year. Whole coast turning color, and I'm standing in the clear. Somebody was counting buds here, half a fortnight back or so. Now there's more than anybody could get round to in a row. Hedges doubled overnight, and it has a lot to show. Everything blooming at once, each one on its own clock. All the quiet weeks of waiting finished in a single walk. Blue against the whitewash, color up the whole block. Color on the paving now, loose and turning pale and thin. Wind takes some and drops them further, where another lot begins. Every year I say the same thing, and this year I say it grinning.